Hey folks, Jonathan Dethridge here, digital strategist with ShareFaith. Listen, this fall is crazy. What is going on with ministry? With all the virtual school, virtual church, everyone's trying to figure out their digital strategy. Listen, ShareFaith has you covered. We've got so many great media resources for kids. We've got great media resources if you're the producer of the service. Most importantly, we've got a fantastic web solution for you. We've got beautiful sites that are easy to use, easy to build. So I'm going to give you a few tips, 5 important things that you need to remember for how to be successful in this odd season as you're trying to engage people online. All right? Number 1, clarify your story. It's going to be super important for folks to know who you are. We have 5 milliseconds. We've found out 5 milliseconds. Think about how long that is. You've already passed it, right? To make an impression on people. They're trying to find out who you are and do they belong in your church. We want to use those 5 milliseconds as well as we can to make sure that they know who you are and they can see, do I fit? Number 2, anticipate the visitor. We have the luxury of thinking through before a visitor hits your website. Do you have the content you need? What's the journey you're trying to take them on from that point in which they hit your homepage to the next click, to actually signing up for something? You have the ability to engineer that journey. So take some time and think through what that's going to be. Number 3, in the similar sense, lead all of your users on that journey. Think through not just your visitors, but your attendees. Folks who kind of come casually, but they need to come join a small group or get in a Sunday school class or whatever your next step is. How do you guide that person from your homepage to, again, signing up for a small group, signing up for a class, right? Thirdly, your members. How do you think through that user journey for your members to say, okay, hey, they need to give, they need to lead, they need to serve. What are we going to do from the homepage to that registration? Take time, think through it, and build it into your website. Make live streams so easy to find, people can't miss it. I'm sure you've already been feeling that because you've been on live stream for several months now. But if people can't find it within those first few seconds, they're not going to find it. They're going to dig, and it's going to be frustrating for folks. We know that people click on your website about 2 to 3 times before they start feeling like your website is either easy to use or hard to use and confusing. You want to have a positive impression. You want to give folks the sense of like, hey, I knew you were going to come to my website. I knew what you were going to need. Here it is. The last point, this is really important. Keep using pictures of your people. I know this is hard. I know you haven't had people in your building for months. I hope that you have archives. If you don't have archives, man, ask your people for high quality photos of themselves. Doing life together. If I'm a visitor and I'm looking at your church website, I don't want to see a picture of your building. I mean, it's kind of helpful if I need to know what door to come into when you're meeting again. But really, if I'm a new person, what I want to know is who are the people at your church? What's the community like? And would I fit in? So give them pictures of your people. Let them know who you are. So you take a minute now. Go look at your website. Based on those 5 points I just gave you, how does your website stack up? If you're feeling like, hey, maybe there's some things I didn't catch, maybe there's some things I'm not doing, listen, this is what I do. This is my world. As a digital strategist, I've got me and some teammates of mine. We'd love to sit with you and we'd love to talk with you about what's going on your website. How can you improve your digital strategy in this unique season to make sure that you're reaching people successfully? Jump on, join our membership, get those resources you need so that your church can thrive in this weird season that we find ourselves in when we can't even meet, or we are meeting and it's all these health restrictions. We've got lots of stuff for you. We'd love for you to come. Click now, call now, email us so we can begin to serve you well in this time.